let's go ahead and run it. And I guess the boys will pop up when they pop up.
Yeah, one of them said they was gonna be late.
All right, peace to the family, man. We hit on the Tuesday following the election, man. So, we're coming to you live. Let's wait for the notifications to hit. Yeah, notifications hits, but man, we live. So man, we're gonna go ahead and hop right into it. I know a couple of panelists gonna be late, so we're just gonna run it, man. But I don't want to say I told you so to a lot of people, but I told y'all so, man. I think this next 4 years gonna be great. I think it's gonna be 250 year anniversary coming up. I think it's gonna be. It's time to run it up. If you ain't running up the bag this next 4 years, man, you ain't doing nothing. I think if you can't make $1 million this next 4 years, man, you ain't doing something right. The regulation's gonna be cut. Everything is gonna be designed for you to make money. So, there's no sleep. Let me go ahead and get into the introduction, and we're gonna go ahead and crack into this. Crack into the show because this got something to do with the show, man. All right, so my name is Brandon B. Dixon. MLS 1541210 is at Billionaire Loan Officer on all social media, especially my YouTube. Go to Billionaire Loan Officer and go ahead like, subscribe. Again, like Barry B said, you can Google me. Just put in Brandon B. Dixon, and shit, I'll pop up. Also, you go to my website, www.applywithb.com, if you want to go ahead and book me for a consultation, or you want to start your application for a mortgage. You call me 832-775-8357. You can call me 24/7. As long as it's about business, go ahead and give me a call. Also, if you're trying to lease, you're trying to list, you're trying to buy, I'm also an agent as well. Go to www.brandonbdixon.com, and you could go ahead and contact me there. Last but not least, go to our website, www.clcinvestmentclub.com, if you want to get into real estate investment. Again, that way you can mitigate your risk, take calculated risk, and get your toes wet into the real estate game. Barry B, I got you queued up.
Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Barry B with Homes by Barry B. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in Houston or surrounding areas, you can give me a call at 832-786-1270, or you can go on Google. You can just do pound Homes by Barry B, and I'm on all social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You can message me. Let's talk about your goals. You can email me, message me, DM me, and let's get it done. So New Year's getting ready to come, and let's do it.
Gotcha. Yeah, we only got about 5-6 more weeks of this year, so I'm already starting for 2025, man. I'm taking no mercy next year. I'm working. Again, it's inspirational, man. I'm gonna say this once, and I'm gonna say it probably twice before we get off, man. They say the former and the future president said that he didn't sleep for the last 72 hours of the election cycle. So this dude, 30 years my senior, 30 plus years my senior, and he's working every day for like 2 years straight or whatever. He grinded on 3-4 rallies a day, state to state, against all odds. I mean, I really had to smell myself. Like, man, look, first time they start shooting at me, I would probably tapped out, man. Oh, man, I had a nice, you know what I'm saying? Think about it. Somebody, you just got popped in the ear, and you get up and say, fight, and you keep on going. First, really, honestly, The first time they would have came at me with some bogus charges, how many of us would have got shook then? Think about it. You know what I'm saying? You're like, man, the DOJ coming after you, man, you'd have got shook. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? You would have folded.
It ain't the first time he done been charged with something. So
nah, but I'm talking about you know what it was from. Then you got to look at this. Dude already had money. So what's your motivation? So that really made me smell myself like, man, listen, I got to rededicate myself, man. It's like, you know, it's more than money is a byproduct. Money's gonna come, but it's about the greater purpose. Like he didn't let nothing deter him from his goal, and that's what this show gonna be about, man. We're gonna talk about not only making yourself great again, but making your business great again. This is what we're gonna talk about today on the show, man. So I got to rededicate myself, man. This dude truly an inspiration. You know, we got to put like Charleston White said, we got to put Martin Luther King. Malcolm X and then Trump on the wall.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I think we going a little too far.
I mean, think about it. I mean, that's
okay. Let's calm that down, Lil B. I think the election just happened. Let's calm that down.
I mean, think about it. It's truly inspirational, man. This dude, 30, you know, think about it. You made all the bread you could make. You already filthy rich. You got grandchildren and stuff. You know what I mean? And you taking all this heat. Come on, you would have backed out. Come on. I know I'm honest with myself. Man, look, y'all can have it. You know what I'm saying? So that made me like, man, you got to have that tunnel vision and stick to your goals and you just have, you know, that's really truly walking on water. Like, man, you gotta have faith that it's gonna work out by any means necessary. So like, man, that's and he persevered. So this is great. It's a real live, truly inspirational story. Like we sleeping on. We believe, you know what I mean? It's amazing. You know, it's amazing. You know, and you got everything against you. So let's go ahead and start rocking with this first clip now. Let's go ahead and rock with this first one. And waiting on Chris and Corey to pop in, but let's go ahead and rock with this first one here, and let's go ahead and get it kicked off.
How old were you when you became a millionaire?
I'm not a millionaire. I wish I were.
What line of business are you in?
I'm a lawyer. I used to be a millionaire, but my ex-wife has most of the money.
So what did you learn from that divorce?
Don't get divorced because in every state the woman gets all the money.
How much money did you lose from your divorce?
Several $1 million.
So it's safe to say marriage is a business.
Marriage is an important economic decision. I'd recommend if you are building wealth, you certainly have a prenuptial agreement. And even though you want to marry for love, just be careful.
Throughout your career, what was the most amount of money that you've made in a single year?
It was paper money. I eventually lost it because I didn't convert it to real money soon enough.
How much was that though?
$17.5 million.
$17.5 million? What happened that you made $17 million? That's incredible.
It was stock options in companies with IPOs in 1999 and 2000, the height of the dot-com era, the bubble, as they say. My shares were locked up because of after the IPO, insiders have to wait 6 months. 6 months was the middle of the crash. And by the time I convinced my Merrill Lynch broker to sell the shares, they had collapsed and he finally sold them for $350,000. So sell too soon. You never lose money selling too soon.
But you worked in law. What's the most interesting thing that you've learned about people throughout your career?
Everyone gets so mad they want to sue. They become obsessed with the case and they don't realize that litigation is stressful, expensive, time consuming, and they probably won't get what they want.
Excuse me, sir.
Right. So I had that one actually left off from last week. So that's why I kind of had that still over. You know, so but that was a good one as far as you want to go ahead and open it up on that one?
When he say the secret don't get divorced, I say don't get married.
Right. Right.
You don't get married, you can't worry about getting divorced.
Right. Well, that's a whole nother discussion because I think I want to do a show strictly on that, but it's going to be controversial because my opinion of it is that I think marriage is different than it was in my grandmother and grandfather years.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah.
You know,
it's
so
totally
I think it's changed with the laws and everything like that. So I think, you know, unless you raising kids or something like that, I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? It's just there's too many laws. Like, no fault divorce, and the society has changed. So, and if you're gonna do it, then yeah, definitely have a prenup, no matter what. You know what I mean? Period. I wouldn't. Yeah, if I think that those days are dead though too.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
yeah. I mean, it's totally different than it was back in the day. You know, but it's. I mean, I think it is a business, and if you don't look at it as a business, that's when you get messed over.
Right. Exactly.
But when he talked about like the stocks in 1999 and 2000, I lost a lot of money back then too. I was hitting those .coms.
Right.
So
Right.
I feel him. I ain't lose 17 million, but
Right.
but I lost some money back then.
Right.
I sure hate it.
Man, I got Corey. Welcome, Corey, to the program, man. Man, go ahead get your red hat, man. Come on. Before it's too late, man. Come on, get your red hat, man.
No, I'm good. Hey, I think you wear enough red hats for all of us. You know what I'm saying? You got us, B.
It ain't even red. You got a black.
This is that dog magger. This is that dog magger that Elon Musk brought out. Elon, you know, Elon has got Elon and Vivek. They're gonna be over the Department of Government. What is it? Those Department of Government
Efficiency or something like that.
Department of Doge. Government efficiency. We're about to clean up this red tape, man. But one of these days, I figure Corey out. Corey, whatever I say, he's just gonna say the opposite, no matter how true it is.
Why would it be interesting just to agree with B? You know what I'm saying?
There you go, right there.
I think that's what it be. Whatever I say, I know you be knowing I be on point. I'm researched down, and I'm rarely wrong. You know,
you shooting about 50-50, B. You know what I'm
nah,
saying?
come
Look,
on, man. I don't.
look,
It don't leave my mouth unless I check it first.
You got some slanted numbers a little bit.
You know, it don't leave my mouth unless I didn't sourced it a couple of different ways, man. Come on.
I came in at the wrong part of the show.
Right. Nah, we just started right the first clip. But I was saying, like, I think it just be the opposite. You know, I'm gonna redo my research and find out. When I tell you it wasn't gonna be close, go ahead and trust what I'm saying. It wasn't gonna be close. You know?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You 1 for 20 now, B. You know what I'm saying? I give it to you. You was bound to hit something.
Come on, man.
Hey, look, you keep
I figured it out.
Would you say a blind squirrel find a nut?
Yeah, I figured it out, man.
Bound to find a nut, you know what I'm saying? At one point in time.
You say a broke clock is right twice a day.
Yeah. Real girl.
I can't remember the last time I was wrong about something.
Double B know that.
You know what I'm saying? I can't remember the last time I was wrong about something. I really gotta think about it. I really gotta think about it. But now, yeah, just to add to that clip, man. Like I said, I think
Why don't you show it again since they just came on?
Yes, sir.
It's kind of long. I got about 12 of them things. So
okay.
Yeah, we gonna go to the next one. I just kind of that was one from leftover from last week.
Oh,
so
okay.
What were you in a rush for? I'm saying you can't shoot through it real quick.
I mean, it's don't go to the theme of this show. I just was kind of buying time, really. To you know, that was one left over from last week. This starts today's show right here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So let's run this one. So all right. So here we go.
Self-employed tradesman who struggles with time management. You need to know the 4 Ds. The most important D is number 4. When you get presented with a task, you got 4 options. Number 1. Do it. Just do the task. Do it promptly. Do it without delay. Tradesmen are very good at this one, usually. Number 2, drop. If you get asked to do a task that you simply don't want to do and it's not going to serve the purpose of your business, just drop it right away. Number 3, delegate. When you're running a business, you need to understand what you actually get done is far more important than what you do yourself. Just think, for example, El Chapo. He didn't do everything himself, but he got a lot done. And then number 4, defer. Either defer it indefinitely or defer it to a certain point in time. A mistake self-employed tradesmen make is they think they must say yes to everything, and that's not the case. If you're a self-employed tradesman who's
Right. So, just in case y'all missed it, man, like I said, the preamble, the little play up, man, I got re-inspired by last week's results, man. I just, shoot, how many of us would have backed out? I had to really smell myself. Like, man, as soon as they.
Please don't say what you said before, because
yeah, I ain't gonna say that part.
Yeah,
but,
please don't say that.
Yeah, but nah, really, come on. To be honest with you,
You know, I need to know what he said.
We won't
You
make
know I need to know what he said
it
now.
to 12 videos.
That's just like you put a red button in front of somebody, say, "Don't touch the red button." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We got to know what he said.
nah, I mean, I was quoting somebody else, so it wasn't really my original quote.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
Okay.
but nah, it was like, I really got re-inspired, man. It really got to smell myself like, man, this dude 30 years plus my senior, and shit, against all odds, they try to impeach that boy. They put false claims on him, try to throw the DOJ on him for old stuff. When then they couldn't do that, so they tried to pop shots at that boy. They rigged the election. They you know what I'm saying. Then then they got the media coming down. I think soon as they try to put me on some false charge, try to put me in jail, man, look, y'all can have it, man. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm be real. I would have probably dropped out.
Would have wrapped it up.
I would have wrapped it up. Hey man, y'all got this, man. Go ahead and leave me alone. I'm deuces. You know what I'm saying? So this boy persevered and he got to his goal. That was relentless. He got to his goal. You know what I'm saying? So that rededicate myself. Made me rededicate myself, like, man, to make my business great again, make yourself great again. Like, man, that's unwavering determination. You got to give him his props. Like, I know, like, soon as, man, they popping bullets at me, boop, boop, hey, look, y'all can have this, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? So, it's real. So, this week is going to be dedicated to, I got different tips and stuff like that and we can weigh in on if this is, good tips or bad tips on how to rededicate yourself and make your business great again, make you the best that you could be, because we all lose that little, that fire.
Man, was that a remix? Make your business great again? Did he just say that?
Right.
Good God Almighty, boy.
Right. So
I mean, like what he was talking about in the video, you should be already doing. Because a lot of people overextend themselves, especially doing stuff that's not going to benefit them in their business.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, you got to learn how to say no. And like you say, either delegate, defer, but you need to know, like, beforehand, like, what it's going to do or what purpose it serves.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I think that's a problem with a lot of people in business. They try to do everything.
Right. You can jump in and help people if they need help, but if you're looking at it like it's going to somehow help your business, but at the end of the day, it's not, then why do it? And I forgot who was telling me this, but I heard somebody say, stop wasting your time on $5 work. Like, you need to know your numbers. You need to know what your value is from a hourly standpoint. And if the work you doing does not pay you that amount in an hour that you're supposed to get, you should be either not doing it or delegating.
Right. I think the most important one on that was the first one, do. Like, a lot of people just don't do. They talk about it, they just don't do it. So actually put together something, and actually do it. A lot of people want these caviar, champagne wishes and caviar dreams, but they got Kool-Aid work ethic. So with that being said, you got to outdo yourself, man. And like another thing, just to give your boys some props. They said the last 72 hours, that boy ain't sleep. This dude pushing 80. Man, I just came from the Southwest, man. I mean the Katy. I'm tucking out. As soon as this goes up, I'm about to go to sleep. I'm about to saw some love. So like, man, I gotta really smell myself. So I'm thinking I'm getting old. Like, man, I used to do this back in the day when I was 20. Man, I'm still young, man. This dude Then the 80 doing that, man. Look, I gotta step it up. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So y'all ready for the next? Anybody want to chime on the 4Ds?
Just go out and do.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Dylon.
Yes. Hey, look, don't have analysis paralysis. You know what I'm saying? Go out and do, execute, make mistakes, and then grow from there.
Right.
But you can't do anything, you know what I'm saying, just sitting there thinking about it and you don't actually execute. So
Right.
that's it.
This next one is interesting. I'm torn on this one. Let's go ahead and run this one.
100 emails a week. I promise you, I don't need more business cards. I don't need more pitches. So what you have to work out as an entrepreneur is how do you pitch without pitching? Also, guys, learn something. Please stop pitching to every person you meet the first time you meet them. We don't even know each other. Hannah, they said, Vus is coming to speak somewhere. Now I'm walking out. Now you're pitching now here, and I've got this, and here's a business card. Jesus. You know, look, like I know there's a culture of like the hustle, right? Like I get it, right? But hustle must still have a sense of elegance and flair, class and style. Because if you come off like somebody who's too hungry, you ain't gonna get it. People give money to people who they trust. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. You know, if a guy's good looking, if he tries too hard, you're like, no. I get over 500. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a certain way he must try, but he mustn't try. And the way you guys are doing it now is wrong. Stop giving out business cards to every person you meet. Stop pitching an idea to just be in the moment a little bit. Sometimes you meet a person in the elevator, just have a conversation. So who are you? What do you do? Oh, okay, cool. That's it. Then you walk out of the meet never having asked for their contact details. Because if it is meant to be, there'll be a second opportunity or a third opportunity. You can talk to them, you can pitch them something. They tell you what company you work for and they give you a name. In truth, if you want to find them, you'll find them. But can you imagine when people are at sea level? Do you know how many people are asking for their time in meetings all over the place? Just calm down. Do you know what I mean?
Again, I'm torn on this one, man. I'll go ahead and react first while I let y'all react and search for the next clip. But I see what he's saying, but you never know, man. Like I said, this is a big planet, man. You'll never see the person again. So that opportunity is small. So I'm gonna shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take the shot. I mean, you can tell me no. I'm just gonna take more shots. You know what I mean? So that's my philosophy on it. But I get what he's saying. I think know your audience. If you're around a big fish, you don't need necessarily know, and you know you're gonna see them again. You don't have to jump right there. Like you're around somebody you know have means. I mean, you don't have to. Hey, you know. I find that awkward as well. I don't even know you trying to get me to invest in something, and you know that that I could see that. But passing out cards, I'm gonna pass out a card because you never know when that could translate to money. My thing is I usually pass out 10 cards a day before I go home. You know, gas station, mall, wherever, Walmart. I mean, you never know when that can translate to bread. So I'll let y'all chime in on that.
I agree with a lot of what he's saying. I don't jump all on people when I meet them, and it depends on where you are. If you're at a networking event, that's different, you know. But if you know what? Everybody has do it the way they
different way
want to do it.
Yeah,
but I don't just, hey, what's up here? I sell real estate here. Here's my card.
Right.
I don't. Because you're going to get to people where they don't even want to be around you, and you're not going to see them, or you definitely not going to meet them again.
Correct.
Yeah, like I had a situation, like I've been in networking events where no conversation, no introduction, just come over, here's my card. Like, man, I don't want your card. You didn't introduce yourself on
I don't even know you.
Right.
Going straight to trash.
Right. You didn't even making it out the spot. So I'm big on making a connection with people and building relationships. And you can kind of tell, if you can sense somebody's energy, their vibe, you can kind of tell what type of time they're on. So it's like, even I pass our cars at the gas station, but like we'll have a little quick conversation real quick, and we'll like have some kind of something in common or something. Like, hey, I shoot you my card, but I ain't just like it's me and like passing my card out to everybody. I don't even want everybody to have my number.
Right?
I don't know, bro. I think
Right. And then you know what? People not gonna want to be around you because every time they see you trying to sell something.
Hey,
Right.
You know, I think
I disagree.
I disagree. Commission breath. It's
Huh?
like you always looking to try to like get a deal, like try to get somebody to sign up. Like you really need that bread. Like you out here really just trying to get paid instead of really helping somebody and making a connection with somebody.
Yeah.
Because like this business is relationship based, man.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree. Let me tell you why. I don't think my events, well, even events I go to that I sponsored before, I usually have a line of people that come see me. I usually have a line of people that see me, and I'm pitching all the time. I'm gonna pitch something.
But if they're in line to come see you, then that's what they there for, right?
No, I'm talking about. I think this was in. I forgot it was 21 or 20, something like that. I sponsored one in the third ward with your boy. But no, I had a line of people. You know, people come to my events all the time. People want to talk to me. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
No, we're talking about in the
But if they coming to talk to you, yeah, you're going to give them your information.
Right.
No. You said, I'm responding what Barry said about people ain't going to want to be around you. Like, nah, people.
Oh, okay.
People come to see me. But I'm going to pitch. They know I'm going to pitch.
But they coming to see you. What Barry B talking about is, you know what I'm saying, if you got a cousin that sells life insurance and he beating you upside the head every time y'all get together, you ain't trying to get no eye contact. I'm trying to go east when he go west. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go opposite direction. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about, yeah, we ain't talking about, you know what I'm saying, somebody throwing an event and they coming to see and get that information, then they want to talk to you. No, what the guy was talking about was an elevator pitch. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to pitch everybody that you run into. And when you approach business, you know what I'm saying, that shit annoys the hell out of me. So I know I ain't gonna do it to nobody else. Like, you know, somebody just walk up to you, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Do you have life insurance? You know what I'm saying? Let me give you my card. Let me set up a meeting. Let's go have some coffee. No, I don't want to have no goddamn coffee. I'm good. Keep your card, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a pitch. Like you ain't even saying how your day going or nothing, none of that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're treating it like a transaction, and I feel a certain kind of way. So I know I ain't doing business with you.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? I approach it the same way. So I think he does have a point. You can't be desperate.
This dude right here seen me at the gym the other day, and I was just working out. I've had my headphones on. Hey, bro, when you need help with this bed, hit me up. And what you think I'm about to do tomorrow? Hit him up.
I mean, you always got somebody like that and somebody to respond.
We talking about these anecdotal experiences. We talking about overall. If you in the gym.
And we ain't talking about when you went to the gym last month. You know what I'm saying? You got that card in your pocket. You
would probably been
until you try to
hey, dude would check you out for a
minute. It just happened to be right here. I got his card right here. I'm looking for it because I need a trip.
I got his card to prove my point. I'm magically going to give him a call. I'm gonna call him. Come on,
man. He been checking B out at the gym for a minute.
How many stack and how many in that stack you got that you just went through? That's the point. That's the point right there.
Hey, look, better yet, how many people have you called in that stack? That's the question.
I called everybody in the stack. Either because I'm going to put them in my database.
Because you're trying to get business with them, yeah.
They know ABC. They know I'm going to be pitching. I'm going to always be closing. I don't make any qualms about, I'm proud of what I do. Doors and dogs, that's what I do. I mean, I'm proud of what I do, and everybody gonna know what I do. If you're around me, you're gonna know. But by the time,
knowing what you do and trying to sell them something is two different things.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Mean, when I'm in a crowd of people, it's people that I'm in a crowd with. They know I'm a real estate agent, but I'm not gonna sit there and hey, here's my card. Give me a call. You looking for a house? You looking for this? You know, so they know what I. So knowing what you do and trying to sell and selling them something is two different things.
See, that's why I say I'm torn on this because it's a way. It's not what you do; it's how you do it. You know, weak salesman. I'm selling you without pressuring you. You know what I'm saying? So, Corey, let me ask you this: I see you at the gas station. Let's say we don't know each other.
All right.
What's up? Hey, what's happening, big dog? Hey, bro, I'm new in the neighborhood, bro. I do real estate. I'm the money man, bro. I lend out money, bro. So I'm just, if you got anybody that might need a loan for a house, or you might need my help, hey, this is my call, bro. I appreciate you.
Gotcha. Taking a card,
Yeah.
probably
So
would never see the day of light.
Yeah, but you would
take the card too. I take the card too.
Hey, man, okay. I'm gonna take you out. Bro. I'm gonna take
And you ain't gonna never see me again unless you see me at that gas station again.
But it's
Look, what can you? I mean, you new to the area. What the hell you gonna tell me?
right. Hey, but I'm just saying, I just made that up off the top of my head. But however, it's out of every 1,000 that you put out, it's 8 gonna respond. So it's just a numbers game. So everybody ain't gonna hit. I'm not saying that, but I would rather this ain't doing no good in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather it be in your hand where I have a chance as opposed to be in my pocket collecting dust.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm gonna make sure I put it in the hands of somebody that want it.
I mean, who knows? See, that's what
it ain't gonna do you no good in the trash either.
I mean, but at least you looked at it. You looked at it. You know my face. You seen at it, and you know my name now. Now, next time I see you, man, what's happening, bro? Remember I gave you that card? Blah blah blah.
Nope.
Hey, but check this out. Let me give you another one.
Look, if somebody like me that's bad with names, I see you tomorrow and forget your name. Oh, what's up, buddy?
Hey, I'm gonna keep tapping you. I'm gonna keep tapping. It's
or if you like strike up a good convo with somebody like, hey, yeah, we had that conversation about so and so. Like you do dog, you on the dog thing,
right?
On the same.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Is how you do it. Like I'm not gonna be this abrupt like that, but I'm just giving you. We're gonna talk about something, but you're gonna remember. If I keep tapping, you're gonna eventually remember me.
Hey, I'm gonna
eventually block you.
Leave with something.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a difference. There's a fine line between being persistent, professionally persistent, and annoying. A lot of people don't understand how to not annoy somebody.
There you go.
Right.
That's a fine line.
That's a fine line.
Them
and you know what? And then
is annoying.
And also, if you feel that you're starting to annoy somebody, you need to know when to back off too.
Right.
Correct. Don't keep going.
Yeah, don't keep going.
Right. But you don't sit there. You don't sit there.
At that point,
you don't.
Now they gonna make sure they don't give you no business.
Right. You don't sit there and cold pitch them. From there, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, all right, I do real estate. Hey, let me get your application right now. Hold on, go ahead.
Rhythm spoon business.
But I'm gonna drop them seeds. I'm gonna drop them seeds wherever I go. You gonna think about it.
Dropping seeds and doing elevator pitches is two different things. Though that's like I say, if I'm in a group or so like it's some people like at that we get together, some guys, they know how to sell real estate, but I'm not gonna sit there and try to pitch each one of them, and they know how to get a hold of me.
That's how you do. Before you get up for that table, I'm gonna say something to try, because that's the thing. Most people, I say I'm doing the research. I'm doing research on 2 things tomorrow because I got a class on Thursday. I'm gonna teach. I've got to find out the exact percentage. I know it's over 50% of salesmen don't make the sales because they don't ask for it.
Oh yeah, I've been in the class where they talked about that. They say
most people
that's
don't
the one
ask for the
question that real estate agents don't ask when
they don't
show
ask for
home.
the business.
Do you want to buy
I'm
this?
gonna ask you for your business. I have no. All you can tell me is hell no. Okay. That's all you can tell me. That don't hurt my feelings. These hunger pain when the ribs go to touch it, that hurt. So I ain't gonna let that happen. You see? So I'm gonna open that mouth. A closed mouth don't get fed. You know what I'm saying? And a lazy hustler don't get bread.
You passed the big dicks now, you know what I'm saying? You gone Baptist.
All right, so I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it, and it don't hurt. That's what I gotta refine. It's like we get too comfortable, and we want to have our nose up there, but man, you gotta keep kissing them hands. I mean, kissing the babies and shaking hands, man. Keep on. You can't get too comfortable for that. You know what I mean?
Hey, different strokes, different folks. Do
But
what
that's
you
the
do.
thing too, though, B. Like the way he's talking is like they're not doing what we're doing, and finessing that card into somebody's hand. They're just dropping it in, being annoying with it.
Nah, you gotta know what you do. You can't. It's not what you do; it's how you do it. It's how you do it.
And a lot of people don't know how to do it.
Right, and that's why this is why the podcast we gonna teach you. There's a fine line. That's why I say I'm torn. People will take that and then try to back off. Nah, don't back off. Keep going, but be tactful and skillful in how you do it. Don't sit there and be annoying and just you want to buy a house? You know what I mean?
Are you gonna buy some or not?
Right.
Yeah.
Hurry up and buy it. Hurry up and buy it. Nah, you gotta
why are you here?
You gotta be skillful. Like the old dude that came at me at the gym is like, bro, you need help with that bid. You know what I'm saying?
What bid? How you know about the bid?
Huh?
What bid he talking about?
You talking about the beard, man? You say you need,
Oh, your beard.
Yeah, I cut hair around the corner, man. I'm like, all right, that's a bet, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but if he didn't do that, I wouldn't know who he was. I'd probably just go some rando. But he
just walked off the street. He just walked off the street and came and gave you his
call. He was working out. He was working out.
Oh, he was at the gym. That's right. He said
that was that connection, though. That was the connection piece because he saw, you.
Well, he ain't asked me, hey, bro, how much you. That would have been how much you bench, man. That would have been weird.
He already saw that.
Nah, I think he did it appropriate, man. Look, bro, hey, about big dog, hey, you need help with that bed, bro. I cut around the corner.
You trying to say my stuff not cut right?
I ain't that sensitive, bro.
You trying to say my stuff not cut right, man? What's up with that?
I mean, anybody, Ray Charles can see I need a cut right now. So I mean, I'm not mad at him. I mean, that's how you get business, man. You got to ask for it.
Yeah, but he did it right though. He finessed. He ain't just throw his card at you like hit me up.
Nah, but I'm saying is how he did it. He did it appropriate for me.
Right.
So and he about to get. Hold on, I'm just saying adult cuts 30. Yeah, I mean he about to get the $30 out of me. You know what I'm saying?
For just a bid?
I mean, shit. This other dude trying to hit me for 75.
For just a bid?
Yeah, I saw somebody they was doing 75. And then they go on the tip.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut the top myself, man. Look, I cut the top.
I got them clippers in the bathroom.
There you go. I can turn myself up every day if I want.
They trying to make it like a beauty shop or something where they put steam. I don't need all that steam. I just need.
Yeah, I seen somebody with that. They do the little thing, put the wrap on your head and all that. And
when I want to get it together for an event or something, I hit the barber.
Yeah.
And all that.
Give me the $10 cut, whatever that entails. Give me the $10 cut. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that.
You get in the lineup. That's it.
I don't need all that extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right.
I do ball.
Right, line up
Take it
about
all
$35, man. They getting our raises like the food prices. All right, let's hit this next clip. Man. So.
The 7 business accounts every business owner should have to structure your business correctly for 2025. First, we're going to start with these 2 accounts, a business checking account and a high yield business savings account. For these accounts, I always make sure that they service the government or public service officials like police, firefighters, or EMS. It's easier to get funding there. For the business checking account, here are my top 6. And for the savings account, here are my top 7. Next, a business credit card. Start off with a business secured credit card because these credit unions, they love to see that you use your own money in their bank. That will build trust when it's time to get some funding. Comment below secured for my favorite business secured credit cards. Fourth, you're going to need a merchant account. These accounts, you're going to use them to process credit cards for your clients and your customers. These are the 4 I recommend. Now, you're going to need a business line of credit. This is the way you're going to boost your business credit profile. I recommend you guys add these 3. You will also need to have a payroll account. Don't ever have a business and you're not paying yourself from your business. I recommend you guys get these 5 accounts. Lastly, you will need a tax account so you can protect yourself from legal issues and also the IRS. Comment below IRS so you can get my favorite tax accounts. Make sure you guys do your own research and also take your own risks. And if you guys are having issues to get funding and you need some help, you can hit me up and I'm gonna show you how to get some funding.
Shit, that was the elevator pitch right now.
He hit some great points.
Yeah.
Within that couple of minutes.
But that's the thing. He gave you some value, then it was like, hit me up for the other stuff. So it ain't like he was just, hey, hit me up so we can do this. He actually gave some value.
Yeah, yeah, he gave you value. Yeah.
Well, that's
I mean, he gave you some information. I don't know if it's value because I ain't verified the information. So
yeah. But you know what? I like you said, do your research. So he wasn't saying, hey, just come to me for it. Do your research.
Right.
You know. So I like that.
I think for those type of accounts, I don't know about the accounts that he listed, the specific credit unions and stuff like that, but I know for those type of accounts, those are definitely a necessity in order to kind of help build business credit and have your business stand on their own. So he gave great value on that.
Right. I mean, like I said, it's there's all kind of ways to do stuff, but you know, at least rule number 1, do. Like you know, everything works and nothing doesn't. You know, so do something. I would rather be over than under. Me personally, so I would rather be doing the activity and doing it wrong than doing nothing and try to perfect it. You know what I'm saying? You eventually, I say, pass out the calls. And you find yourself not getting any callbacks. Then start as you refine. You're gonna start getting better and better at it. You know what I'm saying? So I say just do something. And as far as just the accounts, I agree with most of what he's saying. I think a lot of times we just put the LLC up and just don't. There's too many people I see, way too many people I see, got an LLC, got a business. And I say, do you have any business credit? And they say no. They don't realize your business is an entity by itself. Like if you got an LLC, you need to have a business credit card at least. You know, the tax thing is new. But you at least need to have those a business line of credit, a business credit card, business checking account, different stuff like that. That's mandatory. So I'm gonna check into a tax account. You know.
What the one thing you're saying, I think a lot of people kind of don't understand and don't utilize the most is the simple fact that if you have a business and you get a card underneath that business, that card doesn't show up on your personal credit. So it doesn't hurt your DTI when it comes time to try to purchase a home.
Right.
Everybody wants to go get that brand new car for whatever reason. They want to get the brand new car first, then try to come buy a house. And that car has completely annihilated the debt to income ratio.
Right.
So if people just understand more, you already have a business, just take and put the car underneath the business. And then therefore, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't hurt your DTI when it comes time for you to actually try to purchase something. I see that mistake so many times, you know what I'm saying, it's just kind of blue in the face. But unfortunately, by the time they make it to me and B Dix, they done already did the damage. They done already signed off on a lease or signed off on a car. So you can't reverse it at that point. But if you in the field and you're looking to buy a house in the future and you're looking to get a car in the future, just make sure you're looking to getting that in the business name, not necessarily a person.
Well, people don't understand too. You can buy houses if you investment property. There's no better way to do it than putting it under your LLC. I mean, especially investment properties have an LLC where they don't come after you personally. You know, it's under the corporation name. You know, so you know, especially if you have tenants in there, so you could buy a property. You know, buy a property as well. And then CJ got a woman as well. He hook you up with the nonprofits. 501c3, you know, if you buy a house and you don't pay property tax, if you buy a house, if you're under the 501c3, right? You know, so that's another tip.
And that'll keep you safe from people coming after your personal assets.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, you got to make sure that you're using the house for 501c activities, right? Not necessarily, you know what I'm saying,
Sure.
just out of willy-nilly, you know what I'm saying? Because that way you'll end up in an orange jumpsuit.
Right.
Commercial. Like, I don't know the percentage, but a portion of the time and the use of that property has to be for that, whatever that program is.
Right. Can't you do this? Because I see this all the time. Can't you buy a strip mall and then, as long as it's anchored by like the church or something like that, or something that's a nonprofit? Like I seen I was by the Goodwill today. So it's anchored by Goodwill, but the rest is strip mall.
Oh no, that's a tax lawyer question right there.
Right. So, but I'll double check on that. I'm gonna double check.
Check with your nearest CPA.
Right. With your nearest CPA.
We are not giving tax
I do
advice.
not give out tax advice.
Do not come and put us on a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't told you to do shit.
Don't call me until it's time to get the contract together.
Right.
That's it.
Let's hit this next one real fast.
Five words to never say in marketing. Instead of saying sign up, say join the movement. Instead of best, say top rated. Instead of buy now, say start your journey. Replace affordable with high value. And instead of newest, go with revolutionary. Change your words, change your results. Follow and save this video for later.
Y'all want me to run that one more time? Or y'all got that?
Run that back. Run that back for me.
Words to never say in marketing. Instead of saying sign up, say join the movement. Instead of best, say top rated. Instead of buy now, say start your journey. Replace affordable with high value. And instead of newest, go with revolutionary. Change your words, change your results. Follow and save this video for later.
All right.
Oh yeah, words make a difference.
Yeah, we've been doing that in real estate.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Hey, Barry, you know, hey, this is how small. No, it's cozy.
Yeah, it's cozy. Got a lot of charm.
Right. It's all about how you word stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a handyman's dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's all the same we were talking about as far as the business card thing. It's all on how you say it. Like, you know, words definitely matter. I mean, appearance matters. A lot of things matter. You got to really, if you really want to make your business great again, and really got to really start focusing on the fine things, like, you know, words, descriptions, everything got to be. You got to be at the top of your game in order to you know, make the difference. So all the little small stuff you can work on. You know, there's always something that you can better yourself in. Not always.
I think when you talk to people, you know what I'm saying, you know, it goes back to the saying, you know what I'm saying, it's not what you say, but how you say it. And I think it's the same thing when it comes to marketing. I think there's certain things that you can say that kind of triggers people to kind of think a certain kind of way. So I think everything needs to be, you know what I'm saying, where you're triggering them to be engaged and interested in what you're saying or what you have going on. Not necessarily this is just another sales pitch. You know what I'm saying? In that case, it automatically puts up a wall, and then, you know what I'm saying, they move on to the next thing. So I definitely think, you know what I'm saying, he had a strong point on those word comparisons that he threw up there.
Right. Let's hit this next one real fast. I got quite a few. I didn't know we was moving that slow, so I got a few left.
Businesses to make your first million. Stick around. You've never heard the last one. Low capital businesses don't build things that require capital. Provide services, contracting, personal services. Don't build a store or go retail. Go online. Sell first, buy goods later. Most enterprise sales and many e-commerce businesses allow you to sell it first and buy the goods later. Lead times are longer, giving you time to gather the cash. OPM, other people's money. Simple example, a painting business. You can get a deposit from a client before you buy the paints and hire the contractors. General knowledge is good on Jeopardy, not so much in real life. Become an AI expert, home automation. Simple stuff that most people don't have the time for. Sell knowledge, not goods. Think messy, not sexy. People's time is more important than money. Take the clutter out of their life. Cleaning business, moving business. Low tech can make big money. Start here, build some dry powder, and then we can talk about how to get to 10 million businesses to make your first million. Stick around.
Bam, which I'll let y'all go ahead in on that. Well, let's cue up the next one.
I did see an article, you know what I'm saying, that talked about a lot of the millionaires and billionaires for 2025. Their goal was to actually focus on service-based businesses. And the simple reason was because, you know what I'm saying, it's low overhead, high return. And it's always been that way, but now, you know what I'm saying, I think it's actually going to be set on fire. It is a risky thing, but you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I think when people think business, they automatically think the antiquated way, where, you know what I'm saying, I got to have a brick and mortar. I got to open this thing up, you know what I'm saying, I got to open up a restaurant, 3,000 square feet, whatever the case may be. A lot of people are opening up food trucks now. Food trucks are becoming more popular, which is lower overhead. It's mobile, you can move it, and it's less risky than the actual opening up a brick and mortar. So I definitely think it's the newest thing that's coming about, and there's going to be a lot more service-based businesses that pop up. So he got a great point when it comes to that video.
Right, I think half to 70% of that small business expo we went to the other day was service-based business, Lash Techs, tax services, credit cleaners, pressure washers, maids. It's a lot of service-based business. A lot of people, pet groomers. And especially you seem like it was 60 to 65% women. So the females getting them service-based business and they winning. They making, instead of making $40,000 as a CSR, they start their own little business and making 100,000, 200,000. And that's the new economy. Influencer, mobile hair, whatever. They doing a lot more. I've seen a lot. Half the barbers now are women too. I'm saying they got more women barbers now, like it's half and half. So I'm seeing that a lot. So the service-based businesses is kind of what's up right now.
Yeah, I think that's a easier entry way into including AI in your business too, is with a service-based business.
Right.
And that's gonna be that's the future. So if you're looking to catch this way before it's too late, you definitely gotta throw AI in there.
Yeah. I think I'm saying if go ahead, B. Go ahead, B.
I was just gonna say, especially like when he talked about like with people always think about the brick and mortar, but I've seen a lot of selling products online. They don't even have a quote unquote brick and mortar store. They don't have a warehouse that's holding all this. They're doing it online. So you can advertise on social media for free.
Yeah.
So you're not spending all these millions of dollars on commercials and all that, and you getting to the people. And if you're on Facebook, that was 100 billion people on Facebook. You just put it where they can get your product, and you ship it to them, and you don't, like you say, they don't have that overhead.
Correct. And that's the biggest thing is the overhead. Like Barry B talked about, when it comes to e-commerce, I think that's probably the number one thing right now. Because there's ways that you can actually sell and make $1 million and you not even have to sell your own product. You could be selling somebody else's product. You got a lot of these influencers, and all they do is they send you to a link, an Amazon link, an affiliate Amazon link, where somebody else is housing the product. Somebody else has it at an Amazon warehouse or whatever the case. They got to deal with the logistics. All they're doing is creating sales, and they're getting a certain percentage from that. So they don't have the same overhead. They just have the hustle, which is the biggest thing, because when you talk about service-based businesses, as B referenced, if you want to start a pressure washing business, all you got to do is incorporate your business and buy a $500-600 pressure washer. Even if you spend that, you go on Facebook Marketplace and buy one less than that, and then start knocking door to door. And then you can easily get jobs. You get a job a day, $200, $100, or whatever the case may be. So when people talk about the actual job market, there's a chance, and especially in 2024 and 2025, you can create your own job market. You don't have to wait on somebody else to hire you and pay you money. Make your own money.
Well, that's what he said. Like services, I'm thinking it's getting like people like myself, like that's busy. I don't wash cars. I get my car washed. You know, I don't really cook food. I order food. You know what I mean? You know, I'm trying to get to the point where I don't clean my house. I get my house clean. You know what I mean? So we pay for all this type of stuff. But we, you know, you don't do your own lawn. You get your lawn landscaped. You know what I mean? So all that stuff, you know, is big business, but there's money in all that stuff. I know multimillionaires that's just off Facebook Marketplace. You know, all they do is sell stuff off of that.
Yep.
The only, you know, I like to what Corey said. Like, I got a clip coming later on. It kind of tells you how to use Alibaba. I mean, I do it myself with the shampoo. Like, you know, huh?
Yeah, that drop shipping is what a lot of people do.
Yeah, it's like with the books. I wrote the book 5 years ago, still making money off of my book. You know, but Amazon fulfill everything. All it motion is a job now. If you could get motion and market, that you can make millions of dollars if you have motion. Because with that motion, you can do it whatever you want. Everybody want part of that motion.
Correct.
You know, that's one thing. You know, I hate to bring the election into this thing that Kamala was trying to buy that motion. She was trying to hire Beyonce and trying to hire Lizzo, paying that $3 million, $10 million, and all that. She didn't have Trump motion. Trump had motion, and that's invaluable. You got that motion, you can do anything you want. You know, so
the biggest thing is just to get out there and do something. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then here's the thing. You know what I'm saying? People are a lot more lazier now in 2024 than they was even in 2000, 2001. You know what I'm saying? Not even going back further than that. Like, people don't want to do even the simplest of tasks. There's actually a business where people come and organize closets. Like, that's the craziest thing. You can't even organize a closet, put stuff up. So, you know what I'm saying? You can make a business off of anything just because people are lazy and they don't want to do it. Somebody's willing to pay for it.
You can look this up. You can Google this right now. They got a cuddling business.
I heard about that.
Yeah. You can Google it.
I thought it was fake though. The way
it's almost like, you know, you come in and cuddle for an hour.
And a big spoon.
You got a spooning business. You know, they got a wingman business where you hire a wingman. You know, to help you raise up the females. So like, you know, so you can make a business out of anything, man.
Hey, look, that Kevin Hart movie was real. What is that, The Wedding Ringer or whatever that was? Where, you know what I'm saying, he was the best man, paid to be the best man.
Right.
That stuff is real.
Right. So you got a business out of everything, man. You got a business. Let's hit this next clip real quick. You know, because I still got about 5 of them things left.
If you're a hairstylist, lash tech, nail tech, you own a trucking company or a business, period, I need you to stop scrolling. I'm about to tell you how to name your business so that it qualifies for high amounts of funding. First, you're going to go to ChatGPT, but you're going to take 3 words in your industry. So if I'm a nail tech, it would be something like colors, nail polish, something like that. I'm going to ask ChatGPT, give me low risk business name. Once you see that list, you're going to choose all of the names that don't contain the word nail. So if I'm in the trucking industry, I'm going to choose all of the names that don't contain trucking, because you never want to name your business after your industry. ChatGPT will give you a business name, something like, I don't know, Polish Perfection. That is what you want to choose. You're then going to go to namecheck.com and you're going to do a USPTO search just to make sure that the name is not taking. That is going to be the name of your business. And because it does not contain any words from your industry, you're automatically going to qualify for higher amounts of funding. Do your search. Let me know how it comes out. If your hair.
Yeah, I've heard something similar to this. There's a guy that does, and it's when she said low, it's like SIC codes. He says you want to have SIC codes that the bank likes.
Yeah,
you know, you don't want to be in you don't want to name it after certain industries that they don't like. And he actually said you want to have something Latin in your name, in your company's name. So I've heard something, you know, about the name. Yeah, but naming your business is definitely important. You can't just be ABC whatever.
Yeah. But I think you can name your business whatever you want to. But if your goal is to actually get business funding, that's when it becomes important. You know what I'm saying? For you say you kind of pinpoint and make sure you don't pigeonhole yourself into different industries. Because I do know real estate is one of those industries, you know what I'm saying, where they're tightwad on the money when you say that. That's if you can get any money at all. Because real estate is classified as one of those high risk industries. So, you know what I'm saying? I definitely think it's a great point to that, you know what I'm saying, especially for business credit.
Right.
And with real estate, you have to name it a certain way based on like the real estate commission. You can't just give it any kind of name either if it's a real estate company or broker.
Right.
So you gotta like know all the requirements and limitations that you got depending on what type of business it is.
Right. I mean, I think it's a lot in the name as far as I got to research on funding. I know there's industries that with my business lines of credit that they just have they're on the list that they won't take. Because consultants and real estate agents, barbers, stuff like that, without a brick and mortar, they usually don't. A lot of them they don't take. But I got to see as far as with the name of the business, would that make a difference? I got to do my research on that. I never really went into that as far as naming the business, but I know there's stuff that they don't take. You know what I mean? And I don't think. I think I gotta do my research because it only takes they do a bit digging, even if it's name polished perfection. They're gonna see what type of industry it's in, and if it's on a no fly, they're not gonna fly. It's not gonna fly regardless. So that's why I say I got to dig into that a little bit more. So let's hit this next one. This is another one by your boy here. Let's see.
Your boy.
I can't pronounce his name.
Your business. Never talk about the product. Talk about the problem that you're solving. No one cares what product you make. So when you started, what was missing in the market? What was the problem you were solving that you felt Interiors could solve?
Quality furniture that will last you a lifetime.
Slowly. Quality furniture that will last you
lifetime.
Why would I want my furniture to last a lifetime?
The second most expensive thing in a home is furniture.
Okay, so it's a little bit about cost saving.
The design, it's more of antique. So design will be there.
Thank you.
Yes,
Whoa. Wait. So Anne thinks she makes quality furniture that's going to last her a lifetime. Anne is wrong. When you're pitching your business, never talk about the product. What Anne actually does is she makes timeless pieces of craftsmanship. First, in your language.
Yes.
Never ever say last you a lifetime.
Okay.
Rather say timeless. Timeless means if I had it 10 years ago, it was cool. If I have it 10 years from now, it's still cool. The second is you spoke about saving money. Do you think your customers care about money?
Yes, that's very important.
No. No, Chief, no. See, when I'm buying something that's timeless, it's not uppermost in my mind, saving money. There are things I can do if I want to save money. Which means if you're talking to me about buying your product, saving money is not top of mind for me. What Anne actually does is she makes timeless.
Well, so that goes back to, that's kind of piggybacking the words.
Yeah.
I know y'all realtors like the finessing words, man. I know it's not a master bedroom now. It's the primary, right?
Primary, it's not the master.
Man, you say y'all realtor like you ain't no realtor, B.
Right?
You can't disown the group now. You know what I'm saying? License, bro. What are we doing?
I mean, like I said, that's an add-on. Like I said, I'm a broker, a mortgage broker, but hey, I could help you as a realtor as well.
But I like the first thing he said is you want to solve problems with people,
right?
And I believe that too. Don't talk about the product. Everybody does it. I mean, it's 100 companies that do whatever, but how are you going to help this person? How are you going to help this person solve their problem, or whatever their problem is? They need to sell their house, or they family growing and they need to get a bigger house or whatever. How are you going to help them? How are you going to help them?
Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing too for me, you know what I'm saying, is that we're now in a industry, in a world where, you know what I'm saying, everybody wants to sue for anything. And then, you know what I'm saying, for the minute that, you know what I'm saying, you say it's a lifetime piece, you know what I'm saying, the minute a leg breaks or something on that, you know what I'm saying, and you don't want to replace that, then that becomes a potential lawsuit for that because of the wording of your marketing. So I definitely like the fact of, yeah, your words matter when it comes to actually getting people engaged and getting people to buy it. But I also think your words matter too to keep you out of trouble, keep you out of the courtroom.
Yeah, for sure.
I think people just get lazy with their diction. I think lifetime is an old thing they just heard and they regurgitate. And I think you gotta really fine tune what you're saying and really have more accurate and precise wording, you know, when you're talking to people, you know, and then figure words too. Yeah, go ahead.
There's a little write-up. I don't know if it was a book or a little write-up about how Apple really selects the choice, like the word choice that they use for their product description.
Right.
And you can even use AI to say, hey, this is what I'm offering for my business. Rewrite this using those Apple power words, whatever they use, and they'll rewrite it using those words. And they've done all kind of research to see what's most attractive to buyers, what'll get their attention, that type of thing. And it'll pull up all that.
Apple Intelligence is what it's called. So they got
use like AI to say rewrite whatever it is, and they say using like the Apple. I think it's called Power Words or something. I can't remember, but like rewrite your joint with those different words in there, and it's supposed to be the ones that really, pique the interest of the majority of people.
It's the thing that, you know what I'm saying, they talked about where you can type it out. You can type it out whatever you want to say, and you can choose to reword it professionally. You can choose to reword it as if you're talking to one of your homeboys, or, you know what I'm saying, just different types of ways, you know what I'm saying, you can reword it. But I definitely think that's needed, and that's very helpful. But here's the thing, too, is that there's a lot of business owners that don't understand or don't want to understand that technology can help you in so many ways these days. Technology is so advanced, you know what I'm saying, it could actually help make your life a hell of a lot easier. But I do find, you know what I'm saying, there's some people in business, mainly older generation, that's just like, man, look, I've been doing it this way for 30 years. That's the way I'm going to continue to do it. Right. And then, you know what I'm saying, they're working harder, not smarter, which I think is a big mistake.
Right. A big, if that's the only thing constant is change. Change is, you always got to change your business up and down to the times. That's what I learned from my mentor. But let's hit this next one real quick. Change is going to be constant. That's the only thing that's going to be.
This exact product costs $1 on AliExpress. People are buying it for $15. Here's how you can make money without even touching the product. First, create a Shopify account using this link. Then go to this AI and import the product. It will create your entire website for the product. Now here's how to start making sales. Go back to Glitching and their AI will find viral ads to promote your product. Download the ads and head over to TikTok Business Center. Create a new campaign, making sure to select SPC and optimize for conversions. Set the budget to $20 and upload your ads. Let it run for 24 hours and watch the sales roll in. Comment glitch if you want to try this.
Bam. So that's what I was talking about earlier, man. So yeah, there's a way that you could get stuff straight from China, and don't even touch it. You drop it down in the Amazon warehouse, and you get your own Amazon page, and then all you got to do is promote it, and they're gonna fulfill it.
Yep.
But you gotta have a little bit of money up front, So, that's one thing he didn't mention. All right, so where how you gonna make the money if you ain't touching the product? They ain't say that in the ad, like how you gonna make the money? You got the store, but all right, who gonna fulfill it?
Click for more.
Where the merchandise coming from?
Got to click for more info.
Right.
It's in my bio.
Buy this $45 course we got for you.
That's what I tell you, man. You got to get the stuff. You don't directly touch it, but you got to still buy it from China, and you get it. You ship it to the Amazon warehouse, and then you market it from there, and then you do your TikTok ads and all that stuff. But you're gonna have to buy the merchandise. The merchandise is ain't gonna come out the sky. You know what I'm saying? So my man Cloud is back. TJ is back in there. He said, right, look what happened to Amazon. I mean, Toys R Us, Sears, they adapt to the new economy like Amazon and others. But yeah, really, Amazon really shut everybody down. They did what Walmart did in the 80s. They centralized everything on EY. They basically the Walmart of the net. Walmart pretty much put all the mom and pop general stores out of business, because back in the day they used to have stores where you had general stores or like convenience stores where they'll sell these different things, but they were a lot higher because they had a lot more overhead. Sam Walton's got all this stuff from China where it was a lot cheaper to get it, and he just had made these mass big distribution centers and import that stuff, so he had it a lot cheaper. So they put all the mom and pop people out of business. Amazon did the same thing. All the Sears and Toys R Us and all that, we gonna get the same toys for cheaper because I'm getting them straight from China or wherever, and people can just order them and we drop them off at the house.
Look, to me, you know what I'm saying, the poster child for not changing with times is always and forever going to be Blockbuster. Blockbuster had the market covered. And then when Netflix came in, you know what I'm saying, Blockbuster did not want to change. They did not want to change or adapt. And then by the time they did, they finally changed and adapt. They had already lost the market.
Yeah, it was
the market
too
was
late.
already gone. It was entirely too late. You know what I'm saying? So forever, you know what I'm saying, I don't even know if there's any Blockbuster. I think Blockbuster is done for. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's any more Blockbuster left, but
there's one left.
There's one left, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? You talking about it was countrywide. It's countrywide. Now it's down to one.
Yeah.
So I think
it's basically a museum. It's not really for to make profit. It's a museum, basically.
But I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of businesses that actually did the same thing that didn't choose to rebrand. Yeah, I put it that way. Didn't choose to rebrand or keep up with technology, and now they're out of business.
Right. Well,
So don't beat them dinosaurs.
Don't forget, I had 2 video stores. That's this thing put me out of business too. The phone, So it wasn't just Netflix. It's just that I couldn't foresee the whole thing would change. I thought there would be always a media that you would take and have to use. I didn't see it as coming from a cloud somewhere. It hadn't been invented yet, so I couldn't see that coming. So. I thought they were always.
Didn't Netflix even go to Blockbuster and try to
I could
do something with them?
Yeah, I could invest in
and
that.
Blockbuster told them no.
Yeah, I could invest in that. Netflix was.
I read an article about that too.
Yeah, they were looking for investors, and they came. They actually in 2005 they came to my booth, and they were telling me about streaming, and I was like, don't forget that YouTube had just launched in 2005, so it was like. Buffer, watch 10 seconds. Buffer, you know what I mean? That's that. I'm like, man, ain't no way nobody gonna watch a movie like this. You gonna watch clips, watch 30-second clips, So like, I couldn't see that far in the future, So, but it took over. But I got a couple of more, so let's go ahead and I got a few more actually. Hold on, let me run it from there.
Failures are an all-time high. In fact, there was an article from the Financial Times that they've surged 60% the last year alone. I find that really curious. I do think that the economy isn't as great as everybody thinks it is. I think consumers have overspent. I think if you're running a small business, you need to be careful. So a couple of tips to make sure that you survive any downturn. Number 1, preserve cash. Once you spend $1, it's gone. Number 2, take care of your existing customers. It costs 5 times more to get a new customer than upsell an existing one. And number 3, look out for all the possible black swan options. things that can hurt your business that you can't recover from. Prepare for the bad times, and you'll do well during those, and you'll do even better in the good times. Good luck. There's a couple.
Right. So
great point. Great point.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing, you know what I'm saying, that I think is kind of underrated. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have a small business and you're trying to get that small business off the ground. A lot of small businesses are just trying to survive. Once they actually get to the economy, because the economy is cyclical, right? You know what I'm saying? There's downtimes, there's uptimes, just like real estate, anything else. But what I think is, you know what I'm saying, during the good times, small businesses, you know what I'm saying, choose to not position themselves to invest in other businesses that could actually help excel them. And I think that's a lost opportunity. I think in any event, you know what I'm saying, if you have an AC company or whatever the case may be, if you position yourself, you could possibly purchase other AC companies and then expand your footprint and grow your footprint, grow your revenue way faster than you could just kind of doing it on your own. But I think that's one of the undervalued things where people kind of think small-minded. You know what I'm saying? This is the business I'm in. This is the business I'm focused on. They're not focused on other opportunities. Other opportunities are not just built for the Apples and the Walmarts and the whatevers of the world. You know what I'm saying? That exists in a small business environment as well too.
Right. I think with us, especially in our community, I think we have our mentality is warped. Like we don't think of acquiring. We think of everybody like we play like everybody's against us. Like you really need to have a pulse on the competition because you know, you got to not only see what they're doing, but you could see if you get to a position like Corey said, you might get you could do a merger, you know. So again, that's the whole thing of collaboration over competition. Like you know, a lot of people might not want to be in the business anymore. You know, most people get in and out of the business, or they retire, or so on and so forth. So,
they say it's easier to merge or acquire a property than it is business than it is to start one from scratch.
Right, exactly.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
we talked about this before about you know buying businesses, buying old businesses from retirees, and you know so on and so forth. We talked about that before, but I mean even if you're in the business, look at the competition and look at trying to buy them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so
or even another brand of it like we talk about like some of these little strip malls or whatever. If
Right.
you're the cleaner in one, maybe one of these other little stores, you can buy them, and now you doing this and maybe a little boutique or something, and, you know, or then down on the other end, maybe you're doing I don't want to say a restaurant, but maybe you got like a little food thing right there. So now you got 3 places that's doing different things. You know, you don't have to do just that one. You know, you like a video store. You might have a couple of places in that little shopping center.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, there was one video that I think I sent you where the guy says, you know, it's got if you own a company and it's 5 or 6 companies doing it, we don't like to just get together and say instead of let's all merge together, we want to have our own thing.
Right. That's definitely we definitely loners and lone wolves in our community.
Yeah. I think the thing to piggyback off of what Barry B is saying, you know what I'm saying, is that I think the key word is diversification. They talk about it all the time in portfolio, you know what I'm saying? Where, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to necessarily be in one type of investment. You know what I'm saying? You want to have multiple investments. Because there's bound to be a time where some investments are down and then other industries are up. So, you know what I'm saying, that's where diversification comes into it. But you know what I'm saying, the article that I talked about where they talked about millionaires actually focus on service-based businesses, they're actually coupling different businesses together that coincide and merge together. So not only just a sheetrock company, if you got a sheetrock company, I want to get another company that does the flooring. I wanted to get with another company that maybe build pools in the back. You know what I'm saying? All of these companies play off each other so you become a one-stop shop. I think a lot of these bigger companies do this where they create a whole ecosystem, which is what builders do. Builders create this whole ecosystem where, hey, look, we're building homes, but we own the title company too. We own the mortgage company. So when you come to us, we have everything there because we built this whole ecosystem. We got our hand on everything. And I think the same principle can be applied to several different other industries. You just have to have that mindset and not think small.
Right. Right. I mean, you pretty much said it all on that. You know, I don't need to really piggyback on that, but I got two more clips. These last two kind of on a motivational tip. I want to end on a kind of positive note. So these last two kind of motivational. Let's go ahead and run it. I got it queued up already here.
We want to make America great again. It's not Trump or Kamala. It is you. If you want to make America great again, you would be a symbol to your community. And one by one, together, we would all make America great again by infecting the entire country with free thinking, financially capable, physically fit, mentally tough, emotionally disciplined men and women who will not be bullied and pushed around by the opposition who continue to tax you, oppress you, limit your life and experiences through the school system, through the churches, through entertainment, through all the different things that they want to use to oppress you.
Discover our victory bottles.
Everybody.
He slid that ad in there, though.
Slid that.
Slid that ad in there.
I got the anointing oil. Is that anointing oil?
Real smooth.
I got 3
Get
seconds.
this value and buy my bottle, by the way.
Hey, but he gave some value though.
He did. He did. Always be shooting.
Always be closing, man.
Hey, look, I definitely think he has a point. I guess, you know what I'm saying, with what he's saying. Because to a certain degree, you know what I'm saying, regardless of who's in office, we have to control our own destiny. I definitely think, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the higher ups, right? It doesn't matter what the tax code is. They just kind of change and modify the game plan. All right. So, you know what I'm saying, we have strategies in order to pay no taxes or low taxes when it comes to the actual tax system. Regardless of who's in office, we just kind of change. Maybe we spend more money here versus there so that we don't pay any taxes. So I always think, you know what I'm saying, we have control over our lives and what we do and how we do it. I think a lot of people just look for a scapegoat to kind of put it on the politicians and why we're not doing as good when inevitably, you know what I'm saying, it relies on us. What are we doing? What are we changing? What are we modifying in order to succeed in this economy? And whatever economy is coming to us. So, you know what I'm saying, to some degree, I think we have to look in the mirror and figure out what we need to do regardless of who's in office.
Perfect. That was good. Yeah. That was perfect, man.
Random stop.
I appreciate that very big. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because I felt that way too. I'm honestly, I'm like, it don't matter who is in office. It's up to you to do whether you're gonna succeed or fail.
Right. I think what the government is you could either take one or two things from the government. I said this before on the podcast before. Govern, if you govern, the word means to control, or or when you put a governor on a speedometer, it controls the speedometer. Ment is always short for mental, so it's in the word mind control. So you can let the government control your mind and control how you think and control how you act, or you could use the government also could stay out of your way though too. That's kind of what they're talking about, is like small government is kind of what the people want, but it becomes, I think, one party wants big government, one party small government, but most people just want the regulations going to actually stay out of the way, and we could run it from ourselves. But also some people want the government to intervene and get handouts. So, it's 50-50, Let's run this last clip for the night. My boy, man, I think he's gonna win the Heisman.
Say you want to be successful. I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. kind of want it. You don't want it bad. You want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep. Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you got to be willing to give up sleep. Because if you go to sleep, you might miss the opportunity to be successful. That's how bad you got to want it. And when you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful, as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. I thought you said you want
Right.
E.T. One of the best that ever did it.
I like him. Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, that's the whole premise of this show, man. Like I said, I got inspired last week. I mean, there's more I could do. I could do more. You know, I think, you know, I think I got more to give, man. So, like, I got to retune myself. I'm going to be ferocious this next. I think if you can't make $1 million in the next 4 years, you T-Rash. I mean, it's going to be so.
T-Rash.
You know what I'm saying?
T-Rash.
Yeah. I think you got to be able to make it. You got to especially this next 24 months. You should be able to. You should hit the ground running every day, no sleep. Get it while you get it good.
Man, look, I think even after 4 years, you know what I'm saying, you should be able to hit the ground running. Period.
Well, when you gonna hit it? When you gonna keep waiting, pushing the 4 years down? Get it right now.
Do it right
You got
now.
to get it right now. You got to get it right now. But I'm just saying, you know, when you talk about the next 4 years, you know what I'm saying, you should have been getting it. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got breath in your body and energy in your system, you know what I'm saying, you should be out here getting it. There's so many opportunities now, you know what I'm saying? Nobody has any excuse. Especially not laziness. That's definitely not an excuse.
Well, this is the refocus, the reprogram, the rededication. I mean, it's all lining up, you know, like yeah, man. I agree with TJ, man. No excuse. Trump back in office, man. Like I said, it's about the rock and roll. Less government spending, you know, less regulation. He just said somebody about to stop the net neutrality stuff too, about all the misinformation and regulating all the and banning people and all that stuff. He's about to stop all that too, man. You know, censoring, you know, all that's about to get, you know, reversed. So it's about to be back on. I don't know if y'all noticed though too, like before Joe got in that thing, I had like 17,000 followers, I get like 1,000 likes and you know what I'm saying. Now my videos don't get seen unless I spend some money. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So you know they changed all of that stuff. You know, it's called net neutrality. You can look it up. You know, so they suppress views. Like I ain't gonna see CJ stuff until he called me.
Right.
You know
they posted.
Yeah, like you don't see the post. And I might see a post 4 or 5 days later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So man, this foolishness got to stop, man. Like if I got to follow, let my followers see what I posted. You know what I'm saying? So let everything be neutral, man. Let everything neutral. If he can reverse that, man, hey, we back rocking and rolling. Because I know I was rolling because back then because I had more coverage, and I had to spend no money. I got to spend money to be seen. And as you can see, that just everything is unless you spending a whole bunch of money, you know.
Yeah.
So I think we need to stay out of the way, man. You know, that's what I mean. Less regulation, man. Stay out of the way. Let me do my thing. Get off my back, man. You know what I'm saying? Can I do me without you, you know, trying to get more dollars out of me? You know?
We're gonna see how that works out.
I mean, I know y'all blue boys want the government and everything. Y'all blue boys want to pay tax on toilets.
Look, Corey, I told him, I said now your boy and they got the White House and the Senate, so they ain't gonna be no complaining for the next 4 years.
No excuses.
You can't
ain't
do
no
that.
excuses.
You can't blame nobody
no
else if it don't go the way you want it. Can't blame nobody else.
I don't have no excuses anyway. I'm gonna get it regardless, like Corey said, but I'm gonna get it even more. I'm gonna eat greedy these next 4 years. I'm gonna eat greedy because ain't too much. I can't tell. I'm tired of kicking it down the road. I'm gonna get it while the getting is good. You know.
Eat
But,
up.
I have a question. Why all the big corporations be quiet during election year? Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg. I mean, I think they was quiet this year because they were kind of on the wrong side of the aisle with that. Like, you know, Zuckerberg got heat from trying to censor everybody, you know, with the misinformation, disinformation, and all that stuff. Did he ban from Instagram or something like that? He banned, you know.
That was Twitter that had what you call them banned, I think.
Right.
They had him banned on like Instagram or something for a little bit.
Did they?
Yeah, they had a ban on everything. That's why he started his own, the True Social.
He started his own joint. His own joint just for that simple reason. But you know what I'm saying? And what I know, you know what I'm saying, you know, it's kind of like Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? They never really got into politics, you know what I'm saying, one way or the other. So, you know what I'm saying, to me, you know, I don't think they was quiet, they didn't say anything because, you know what I'm saying, that's just, you know, their position that they take. They just choose not to get into politics. But you know what I'm saying, again, I don't think to them it matters. I don't care who gets into office. I think a lot of people got into office and got into pushing people because they had an agenda behind it. You know what I'm saying? They had a position they were trying to go for that candidate or whatever the case may be. I think when you run into some people, you know what I'm saying, they're just like, look, I'm just staying neutral because, you know, it doesn't matter to me who wins.
Yeah,
you know
I mean,
I'm going to continue to do what I do.
Right.
Yeah, your boy, your Facebook boy don't care. He's still gonna be a billionaire.
He's still gonna be a billionaire. But it's the difference.
You know what I'm saying?
The biggest thing I can say, you know what I'm saying, just relating it to sports, it's the difference between Michael Jordan and, you know what I'm saying, and LeBron. LeBron has always been vocal about politics and all this other stuff. Jordan, it was never his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I stay in my lane. I stay quiet. I don't say one way or the other, my opinion, da-da-da-da-da. It's just, you know what I'm saying, the different people that you're dealing with.
Right.
Right. Yeah, I mean, just to add to it, I think you know, with Bezos and I think they benefit. I want to kind of piggyback with Corey said, they benefit either way. I think certain corporations like BlackRock, they have to get involved with politics because you know, some of the big pharma, because they have to control regulation. You know, is, you know, affecting their pockets.
And if you look, a lot of these big companies, they give to both parties.
Right.
So you look to see how much money they give. They give them to both of them. So it's like, hey, if you do it, great. If you do it, great.
Yeah. Whoever wins, we straight.
I got one more for the road, man. I got to do one more for the road, man.
Chill, do 2 or 3 more. You know what I'm saying? We on the road, baby.
Nah, I got one more for the road. Hold on a second. If I can find it. Hold on. I might have lost it.
Come on, man.
All right, I got it. Here we go. All right, I'm about to, this the piss Corey, y'all.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? This is the piss Corey, y'all.
Is aware that my daughter is going off the.
I saw this.
And he calls me up, and this is the way he communicates. And he called me up directly, and he asked me for her cell number. This is before he was president. A day later, my daughter, an African American child, says, "Dad, Mr. Trump just called me directly, motivating me about college. And Dad, he was telling me how great you are." And of course, you know, daughters and fathers. She was like, eh. But he did this on 3 different times, calling my daughter in her first 2 weeks of college up at Syracuse University to reassure her. Does that sound like somebody to you that's a racist? It's utterly disgusting. It makes me want to throw up. What else more are you going to throw at this man? Trump is aware that my daughter.
Why you let the whole video play, B?
That was the whole video.
That was it.
Yeah,
I seen that.
Yeah, I mean that. I just played that because, like I said, the way they painted this dude, you gotta see, you gotta see some kind of pattern to this, man.
But does he know that there were black people staying in Maslow's house too?
Oh, he went off the screen on that one. he went mute on that one. Oh, me, got him. Got him.
My daughter was calling me, but now what you said?
No, I said, does he know that there were black people staying in Maslow's house too?
What that got to do with? I don't get that.
I mean, he's saying that because he called his daughter that. Is that a racist? I'm like,
nah, it was being personable. Like, this dude, a billionaire, gonna reach out to your daughter to encourage her to stay in school or go to college. You know, it's just the person. You know, being personable. If I hated people, why would I? If I didn't like a group of people, why would I call his daughter? And just to be personable.
If you was running for president, you would.
Nah, he just said it was before he ran for president.
So he just came out. He came out with this story the first time he ran for president.
The video was in May of this year. You know what I'm saying? That's an election year. What you trying to say? This video was before that?
No, what he said.
Go back to the time date.
He's telling a story that dated before the video. Of course, he's not telling the story real time, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's
but what I'm saying is
it just happened to be posted this year on election year.
This is the third time that Trump ran for president.
Story from something that happened in the past. So that doesn't mean that happened this year.
Oh, I didn't say it happened this year.
He's trying to correlate that happened.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I'm just saying, did we hear that story the first time he ran, the second time he ran?
I've heard a bunch of stories like that. That's what I'm saying.
I've never heard anything.
No, I've just story. I've heard.
I don't know where. Yeah. BB in them chat boards. You know what I'm saying? I guess he heard a lot more than we do.
I'm just research. I just don't have my head in my ass. I actually I do some research.
Dog, if you whatever you research, you bound to find something online that's gonna support that.
You got to have a methodology how you research. You don't just look up everything. You got to look at the sources. What's the source? You got you got to cross reference. You got to have a methodology when you research. You just can't believe everything you hear.
You got to have a methodology and an angle.
Nah, you got to have a methodology where it's staunch. My daughter my daughter and my goddaughter PhD. The reason how they got their PhDs is because they use my research methodology. So how I research stuff is staunch. Like I said, I don't really miss that much. Because I'm gonna cross-reference the shit. I'm just not gonna take a face value, especially nowadays. They got so many bots. I'm gonna research this shit. And then there's a way to research.
That's a debate for another day. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna take up the people's time. Trying to show B why he wrong, but it's all good.
No, I mean that's not an opinion. Name one fact. Name one fact that I was wrong on. That's not an opinion.
We're gonna roll with that, B.
You see what I'm saying? You can't. I'm not gonna say it unless I'm 100% sure. Now, if I
don't doubt that it happened, but I think saying that he's not this because of this incident, this time he called somebody's daughter, I think that's where it kind of gets out.
Several instances, where there's smoke, there's fire. So if if you see, there's several instances like this. There's several.
So the incident when he was going after the boys in New York, that was at a smoke and fire thing.
All right, there's a whole video out that Minister Jap did that broke that down. At that time,
oh God.
At that time, everybody thought they was guilty.
We're not talking. Everybody wasn't running for president. Ain't running for president though.
Yeah, but he wasn't running for president at that time either.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't run for president until 2015.
I know when he ran for president, but that's the way you feel. That's the way you felt way back then. That's the way you feel now.
No, it's like I don't care what color you. If you brutally rape a woman, you deserve the death penalty.
I don't deny that.
Well, what I'm saying, without speaking on that, without knowing all the facts, that's the
everybody.
Right
they confess. What you talking about? They confess to it.
What you mean?
They confess to the shit.
We know why they confess too. They got their ass beat by the police.
Nah, they confessed it. They confessed they were accessory to the shit. All of them would have raped the chick, but all of them couldn't get right. If they could have got right, they would have raped the chick. Well, only one of them could got right, and that's who raped her. But the rest of them was with her. They helped beat her up. They confessed to the shit.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, you're right. Let's call that for another
You know what
day.
I'm saying? So I don't care
I can name a few people that's confessed to stuff that they didn't do. Come on now.
All right,
Let's not even go down.
We all
there.
know how the judicial system works.
The
I
tapes
don't
are
want to
out
go down
there.
there. I don't want to go down that road.
Go look at the tapes. The tapes are out there.
Okay.
They confess to it. Ain't nobody beat them up. They confess to it. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, you know, he put out the ad, you know, because shit, you want justice too. I don't want my daughter running in the park and get brutally raped either. It has nothing to do with color. I want safety. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop playing a victim, man. We play the victim. We believe what these people tell us, and Batman. Nah, man, this dude helped Jesse Jackson. Now this dude helped. Didn't he say Clark Atlanta? You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, bro. Y'all got to knock it off. Everybody that you don't like is racist, bro. Knock that.
How did he say Clark Atlanta?
Didn't he give the funding for him?
Man.
I ain't hear about that one.
Yeah, you know a lot you don't hear about. You don't want to hear about no good shit. You want to hear about the bad shit. You know what I'm saying?
If he helped save Clark Atlanta, I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, he would have ran and put out a bunch of media about
That's the point. You don't get like a lot of this what he paying. If this was strictly ego, this dude running out of drop, like I said, it dropped out a long time ago when they start popping shots at me. Oh no, I'm out. It's beyond that. This dude ain't. Why he gave away his salary? He gave away. If it's $400,000 a year times 4, he gave away $1.6 million. Why? You already got bread. What you need this for? What you need this for? So ain't no ego. It ain't no power. You already have power. You're already one of the most popular people on the planet. What more you need? See, y'all got to get out your own way, bro, and look at what it is, man. Stop having the media paint stuff for you and look at what really stuff is. You looking at a real live American hero in front of your face. You looking at a real live hero.
Now, Corey, now what he just said. Look, now what he just said before y'all came on, he said something, and I said, "Hold on." I don't even want to. I asked him, was he going to get one of those Band-Aids and put it on his ear like the people in the audience did that day?
Hey, look, he probably did that the day of, you know what I'm saying? Walking around his house with a Band-Aid on his ear. You know what I'm saying? Come on, stop it.
I'd rather that than have tampon. Rather that than have tampons in the bathroom, in men's bathroom.
Say what? You have a
what?
Tampons in men's bathroom. That's what y'all vice president was talking about. That's what he ran on. That's what he did in Minnesota. He made it legal for them to put tampons in men's bathroom. That's who y'all voted for. You know,
what make you think I voted for them?
I mean, you know,
that goes another assumption. There goes another assumption.
Man, let me tell you something. LBJ, bro, y'all don't know how wicked LBJ was, bro. This was a wicked dude, bro. And he said, I'm gonna have y'all N-words voting for me the next 100 years. This dude was wicked. This dude ain't love y'all. Y'all married to the Democratic Party. They don't give a damn about y'all. What have they done?
None of them care about you. Democrats, Republicans, Independents, none of them care about you.
That's why this dude was an outsider. Why you think they trying to knock him off? Because he was. You can't control him. You know. So what had these people done for you? Give you a bunch of welfare shit. They ain't done nothing for you. Handouts. Old girl want to give you weed and $20,000 loans and stuff that you can get anybody. What is that? Man,
so riddle me this, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of help enlighten me, B. Enlighten me, you know what I'm saying? What has Trump done? You know what I'm saying? Just what has Trump done for the people? You know what I'm saying? Just give me something major milestone that he's done for the people. And I don't want to hear shit about no phone call to no college student. I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what he's done. What majorly he has done.
You didn't.
Besides $1,200, you know what I'm saying? $1,200.
You didn't hear the fact that he saved Clark Atlanta. What about rolling back them taxes? Well, we'll have more tax breaks and tax cuts. What about actually keeping us safe from wars? No wars. The first time in the last 100 years, no wars. What about keeping?
There wasn't a war going on in Afghanistan when he was president.
He didn't start any new wars. First time ever. You know what I mean? There was no new war started. So, because it's the military industrial complex. What about keeping the border safer? You know what I'm saying? Less people coming in before they let the floodgates open the last 4 years. There was 20 people at Home Depot. Now there's 250 at Home Depot per Home Depot. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you want to keep on going? I mean, this deregulation, I mean, just stay out of my way. Stay out of my bedroom, stay out of my wallet. That's all, you know what I'm saying? Stay out of the way. The tax cuts. Then, this dude took a bullet for y'all.
For y'all.
For
Took
y'all.
a bullet for you, Corey.
Took a bullet for y'all.
Took a bullet for y'all, man. So come on, man. You gotta be. If you ain't inspired by that, bro, something, man. Y'all let me check your posts. See, y'all don't really love this country, man.
So if nothing else, we know what B stands. You know what I'm saying? Back to real estate. back to real estate. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the thing. I think y'all want to be somewhere else. Y'all like the benefits, but y'all like this thing about sacrifice. See, that's what we need to get back to, man. Service.
I'm still feeling to see the benefit. You know what I'm saying? Look, we all got control over our own destiny. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put that in the hands of no president.
No, it ain't about the president. It's about setting things back to where they were as far as where it makes sense. All this craziness and the wackiness and this dependency and this participation trophies and the softness and the pussification of the nation got to stop, man. It got to stop, bro. Y'all need to. I don't understand. I don't. You the only heterosexual male I know voted for Kamala Harris, bro. I'm just be honest. You're the only hetero that I know. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. What?
It said they showed 82% voted for 82% of black men. So you saying 82%?
Nah, that's
all the black men was weren't heterosexual.
Nah,
hey, look, Barry B. He didn't see that stat.
Nah, it was.
He didn't see that stat.
76%.
Okay, 76%. So you saying 70%, 6% of black men or?
Did you hear the part that I say? I know. I don't know all 76%.
You said.
I said you only heterosexual man I know that voted for her.
Play on words, child.
No, that's what I said. I was gonna play on words. Play on words means I would flip the word. That's exactly what I said.
So if y'all looking to buy real estate, you know what I'm saying? Holla at CJ, Barry B, or me. You know what I'm saying? Be on some different shit.
Going back to what I said before, president don't determine my destiny or anything. So I don't worry about who the president is.
Man. God, family, country, man. I love this country, man. Y'all, y'all want to be somewhere else, man. Why don't y'all go?
Do we have another video? Do we have another?
I think that was the last one.
Do we have another
that was
video?
the last one, man. We're gonna see how.
Hey,
that's my hey.
Trump, please.
Huh?
Show a video that don't relate to Trump, please.
All right,
hey, look, I knew this was gonna happen. And soon, the moment he won, I said, this whole next episode is gonna be a whole Trump.
I knew too. I knew it too.
Especially if he got all the control over the video. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be Trump all over the place.
Yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't more.
Come on,
CJ. It wasn't more
video.
I kept the real estate.
I mean, the video, CJ.
What Trump got? Trump got. He got his money from real estate, man. You know what I mean? So, this is a great American story, man. I gotta say that I gotta do the Charleston White before we're gonna have Martin Luther King, Tupac, and Trump on the wall pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be. You know, you got
Martin Luther King, Tupac, and Trump on the same. Whoop.
He said Malcolm X. Look, earlier he said
Malcolm X.
MLK and Malcolm X, and Trump right next to him.
Yeah,
You gonna put them all on a painting with the same at the Last Supper?
Man, they got
one.
They got a fire one.
Last Supper. It's gonna be Tupac. It's gonna be Martin Luther King. It's gonna be Malcolm X and Trump.
Yeah.
Right. I'm
You
done.
know, we looking at a real live hero, man. You know
I'm
what
done. TJ, where you at? Come get your boy. TJ, where you at? Come get your
Look,
boy.
he just being quiet. He just being quiet in the cut.
Hey, TJ right over there shaking his head. Man, be off the chain.
Hey, y'all gotta be y'all can't see in one hand, blind in the other. You know, come on, man.
It makes me
Now,
entertainment.
if Obama would have done a fourth of the stuff, y'all be all over, man. It'd be the greatest person alive. Y'all too color struck, man. You know, if Barack would have took a bullet, and they'll try to lock him up.
We wouldn't know because ain't nobody tried to assassinate him.
Yeah,
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just call a spade a spade. Nobody tried to assassinate him.
if you work for him, you ain't gonna try to get you up out of there. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but think about it. Listen to what I'm saying. If Barack would have did a fourth of it, you know, they'd try to lock him up, they put cases on him, and he still won that thing, y'all boys would go crazy, man. Knock it off. Y'all know that. You know? Y'all caught up on the skin color. If this was a black dude,
skin color ain't got nothing to do with it.
man, you know it got something to do with it, man. This dude
Here you go, B. Here you go, B. It ain't got nothing to do with it, dog.
Come on, bro. You know you've been bragging on this
He
dude.
did. He did what he did.
If this dude was black, y'all be going crazy right now.
You talking hypotheticals that you have no idea about. This is one of the reasons. This is one of them cases you're wrong. You want to point out where you're wrong at? This is one of the cases you're wrong.
This is opinion.
Hey, Corey, I do
Yeah,
know.
goddamn right, it's an opinion.
Corey, I do know. Hey, I do know if he'd have got on stage and told people to rush the Capitol, they would have shot every last one of them black people.
You goddamn right.
At the steps.
You goddamn right. You goddamn right.
I know
they
that.
wouldn't have made it inside.
They wouldn't even got to the door.
First of all, he ain't never said rush the Capitol.
No. I'm saying if Obama would have done the stuff that he's done. I'm saying you're right.
If Obama would have got shot at, locked up, throw cases on him, you know what I'm saying? With a
First off, you gotta do something. You gotta do something for somebody to put a case on you. So we can't say that. You know what I'm saying? Obama was straight as an arrow. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, we talking hypotheticals now?
Yeah, this instead of just take his skin and color it black. Take the exact same thing. Don't look at,
B Dix, you in America, right? You know what I'm saying? You really think they would have showed favoritism to Obama over Trump? Come on, stop it.
Did he win
You trying to say they wouldn't crucify Obama the same way, you know what I'm saying, that they doing Trump? Like, what are you talking about? Like, we in America, you know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to say they wouldn't do the same thing to Obama if he did the same thing as Trump?
So what did Trump do?
It would be 10 times worse. I guarantee it.
What did Trump do? There you go.
He was found guilty of something.
Exactly. Y'all even know what? Do you know that the
paying off a stripper or the little hooker, inciting people to rush the Capitol? And please don't tell me he didn't, because yes, he did.
He didn't. Clip it to me. Send it to me.
Oh my goodness.
Send it to me.
He was found,
I'll tell you what,
he was found guilty.
Yeah,
when you talk about the New York, he was found guilty, dog. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
that's facts, right? And we talking facts. He was found guilty.
Look at the source. If you got a liberal,
okay. So the
court is not a good source.
The court don't matter when it comes to Trump.
Hey, do you realize? Can I get this out? Do you realize that the charges that they brought up on him, that nobody ever was charged with that before?
What does it matter? He was still charged, B.
But you know they dug into.
Did they make up a charge? Did they make up a
misdemeanor or
loss?
felony? It's still a charge.
Yeah, they pretty much made up a charge. They actually changed it from misdemeanor. This was a misdemeanor. I'm glad you mentioned that. And they changed it to make it a felony. You could Google this. But think about it. Think about it.
I don't care what they charged him. They could have charged him with a slap on the wrist. It's still a
about
charge.
it. Hold up, stop.
And he was found guilty of.
Stop. You got one mouth and 2 ears. Listen.
I'm trying to listen, but when bullshit is coming out, B, you know what I'm saying? We gotta talk. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
I'm trying. How is, even if he did forge a business practice, how is that a felony?
Does it matter?
Think about it.
Does it matter?
It don't matter.
How me spending
Hey, look, if it was Obama, it would matter.
But you see, you dodging the question.
That is not dodging the question. You're dodging the fact that he was found guilty.
See, hold on.
You're dodging that fact. When you say guilty, that means people pleaded their case. They pleaded a case to defend him. They pleaded a case to actually prosecute him. He was found guilty. But what you're saying is it don't apply to Trump. That's what you're saying. It don't apply to Trump. It will apply to everybody else, but it don't apply to Trump.
First of all, this was a misdemeanor that they made a felony. Think about it. If you right now in your business decide to pay somebody and you label it such and such, you do this probably all the time. Is that a felony?
I don't know the law, so I don't
what?
know.
If you decide to pay, all right, let's just make it up. CJ, I'm gonna pay him $100,000, but I'm gonna label it as consultant fees. But even though it might be something else, is that a felony?
I don't know. I don't know the law, so I don't know if it's a felony or not.
Look it up.
Okay, so you know what I'm saying? If you're in the court of law, regardless if it's a felony or misdemeanor, doesn't matter. If you're found guilty, are you held to consequences? Period. I don't care what it is.
You're missing the point. They use.
We're missing the point now.
Listen to what I'm saying.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. It's a bottom line world.
If I listen to you, then you gotta listen to me.
The bottom line world is he was found guilty. Was he not? Was he not found guilty, B?
Okay, let me give you another analogy.
No. It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no answer, B.
In the show.
Yeah. You still got it on live.
He found guilty. He was found guilty.
Other business, we out.
Yeah,
I'm out.
I gotta go. It's 10 o'clock.
Right. But